everyone, this is Paul with Picopros.com, and today we're taking a look at the ELMO USA BOXi Mobile Projector. Again, ELMO USA is a fairly new entrant into the consumer space, at least as far as mobile projectors are concerned. They are a relatively old company. I believe they were founded in the 1920s. So they're not a new company, they're just newer to the consumer portable projector space. So really nice packaging. Looks pretty serious here. Inside, the first thing you're going to find is a warranty card, which is typical. Quick start guide on a CD, which is always nice. And then we have user manual content in different languages, as well as this guy, which at first we weren't sure what it was, but it's actually a carrying case or protective case for the projector itself. You actually use this to wrap around the projector to protect it from scratches and that kind of thing. It's actually a nice little accessory. It's kind of a plasticky but soft touch, rubberized kind of protective case. So very interesting. Next thing, we remove this cardboard insert and we have the projector itself. So I'm going to remove that. Then underneath the projector is cabling. Alright, so we're still on camera, good. I'm going to dump out a few things here and get into it. So first things first, it comes with a very tiny remote. Again, about the size of, smaller than a credit card, and it has all the different functionality that you might expect: volume, brightness, menu options on and off, that kind of thing. So really nice accessory, which again is fairly typical of portable projectors now. And of course is an AC adapter, so this would plug into another cable that plugs into the wall. So you get the, in the US would be 110 volts to the projector. And again, this is the other half of the AC adapter. Again, this would plug into the AC adapter, this would plug into the wall for US housing. And then we have the projector itself. Again, so the BOXi Mobile Projector, let me zoom in here. It's quite stylish, actually. It's very shiny. It's got a number of buttons, and again, it's white with silver accents. I mean, it's really a modern looking projector. You can see here at the bottom corner, it is an LED projector with Texas Instruments DLP, digital light processing technology. And on the top we have the navigation buttons, up, down, left, right, a back button, power, menu, this kind of thing, so we can navigate through that. Different LEDs on top to talk about power. This is actually Wi-Fi. We'll get into that in a second. And then the caution button if something's going wrong. There's Wi-Fi. You can actually sync it to a Wi-Fi network and using your smartphone, for example, actually mirror what's on your smartphone. Say it's a Samsung Galaxy S3 that I have. I can actually download their app and mirror content from my smartphone wirelessly through the BOXi projector. So that's something that pretty much none, there might be a couple, maybe Casio or something, has this wireless or Wi-Fi connectivity. Really cool feature for this ELMO BOXi projector. Now, also, and we're going to get into that when we do our full review, but really nice feature so you can wirelessly stream content. Here we have a focus wheel. It's actually pretty stylish as far as focus wheels go. Usually they're pretty nondescript. This one actually has black with a silver accent, which is pretty sweet. And then you can see here is the projection lens. And what I'll say about this projection lens is that the BOXi projector from ELMO actually has ultra short throw. So that means, as opposed to having to, say if you wanted to project an 8-foot image, for most mobile projectors you're going to have to stand maybe 12 feet from the wall to get that 8-foot image. With the BOXi mobile projector, you're probably talking to produce an 8-foot image, maybe 4 feet away from the wall. So this allows for a much more immersive experience where you're able to project very close to the wall a very large image. This is perfect for gaming, presentations, watching television, if you have a dorm room or a small den, or projecting in a smaller conference room. Or just don't want to you have to stand in front of the projector to project the content. So say you're giving a presentation, your shadow is not interfering with the projected content. The projector is actually closer to the wall than the presenter is, which in a lot of cases is a huge advantage. and we'll get into that when we do our full review. On the bottom of the projector, the only thing I'll mention here, other than rubberized feet, is a tripod mount, which is always very handy to have. The BOXi is fairly light, so it would work well with a fairly sturdy tripod mount, so I'm not worried about that. We have some venting on the side, venting on the other side, and again, here's the projection lens on the front of the device. Really, really sharp looking projector, and again, very small. I mean, palm sized, as you can see here, right? Okay, now in the back of the device is where the business is. We have RGB in, or what most people would call a VGA in, which is to support some of the older laptops, that kind of thing. We have full HDMI connectivity to connect to a Blu-ray player, gaming system, that kind of thing. You actually have a USB connection for thumb drive. You can load content from a thumb drive, that kind of thing, and drive content, whether it's presentations, videos, photos, that kind of thing. And of course, you have your DC input, which is where the AC adapter connects to. And this is just the infrared sensor for the remote control. All in all, the BOXi projector from ELMO USA is very beautiful. It looks to be quite competitive in the mobile projection space, especially considering it has ultra short throw ratio, which pretty much none of the other guys are doing right now. I mean, some of the leaders in the space, and I'm not going to name names here, but some of the leaders might be 1.4 to 1 throw ratio, which means that to get a 8-foot image, you have to be almost 12 feet away to get that. With this projector, you could get the same 8-foot image from much shorter distances. So this might be, half to 1 throw ratio. So you can actually get away with maybe 6 feet or so from the wall to get that same 8-foot image. So it's pretty nice. They're actually less than 6 feet, probably 4 to 5 feet. Anyways, we're going to get into all of that in the full review of the BOXi projector. But just wanted to give you a quick overview, all the contents of the BOXi from ELMO USA. These guys are up and coming. I would keep an eye on ELMO because they're doing some interesting things as opposed to just packing, a light engine with some features and whatnot. They're actually trying to, lead the space in something other than just brightness and resolution. In this case, with this ultra short throw ratio, a very underrated feature for these mobile projectors. So stay tuned for the full review. Again, this is Paul with Picopros.com showing you the BOXi mobile projector from ELMO USA. Stay tuned for more from Picopros.com.